First off, throw the ones up for the bad guy Maddox, because we are live on Twitch TV. Welcome to the Bad Guy Maddox Twitch TV channel. I am Bad Guy Maddox, and damn it, I am Twitch's #1 bad guy. And we are live, Combat League 114, tomorrow night, night 1 of All-American Combat. Sunday night, night 2 of All-American Combat. And Slim is here. What's up, bro? How you doing? Make sure I have all my matches lined out for night 1. Let me take a look here. It's just looking right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What match didn't I post yet? Yeah, this is gonna be awesome. Wild Heartbeat, Blizzard, Boda, what's up? How y'all doing? This is gonna be a fun show. I think this is gonna be a very fun show. There's so much gonna happen tonight. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna try to make this a relatively fast night because I'm gonna go get some food with some coworkers here in about 2 hours or so. I told him, I was like, man, I might run a little late. We'll see what happens. But like Wild Harpy said, let's get crazy. Maddox, well, honestly, look, this trios match is gonna be interesting tonight. Nice, I have a nice little interview set up for tonight to get it going. Harpy wants to get crazy. Harpy, we're not getting crazy tonight. We're not eating no ransom pizza tonight. We're gonna do that Friday night. Friday night, Sunday night, our pay-per-views. Night 1 of All-American Combat. All-American Combat, by the way, I've said it, but I've said it a million times. I'm gonna say it again. All-American Combat is our WrestleMania. I feel like when Eddie Guerrero won the title on the 4th of July, that instantly made 4th of July kind of like, that's like, okay, that's our big time of the year. So this time, I wanted to do the pay-per-view around the 4th of July. Couldn't really make it work out, but we're gonna do a pay-per-view this weekend. Night 1's gonna be Friday. Night 2 is gonna be Sunday. Main event of night 1 is the Unified Combat match. We're gonna be doing another War Games match in 2K23. On one side of the War Games, it's gonna be Jey Uso, Jay White, Haku Sakamoto, and James Storm. On the other side, it is gonna be Cody Rhodes, Terry Funk, Hook, and Roman Reigns. Spectrum, what's going on? How you doing? We have to make a change. Oh, look who it is. It's King. Everybody, welcome. King Switch. Throw the one up. Hey, y'all better throw the one up for Bad News Boda. Boda, we going to beat ups tonight? Whose phone number is this? I don't recognize this number. I know who that is. Oh God, it's Key. It's not on fire. What up? Hey-oh! Wait a minute. Why are we? Whoa! Why are we talking about ranch on pizza? Why are we talking about that? That shit ain't important. Oh my God, we're not getting any goddamn Wing Street, dude. We're not doing Wing Street. Not tonight. Well, damn. So you're not getting some boneless wings with me. I see how it is. Tacos. It's okay. I can fuck with tacos. I'm with that. I see, man. You don't wanna get wings with me, man. I see how it is. No, don't make me eat retro pizza. What are you talking about? What is he talking about? Why is he saying it with such ferocity? I'm gonna turn my fan down, dude. It's hot as hell down here. When Flight is here, nobody have any fears, baby. You know what? Top Flight ain't lying. When Top Flight's here, you know it's gonna be fun. What up, Flight? How you doing? Damn, I honestly kind of want to go ahead and get this shit started. What do you guys think? No. Let's give it 5. We're not going the full 15 minutes. Let's give everyone 5 minutes to get in. How's that sound? I don't know if anyone can compete with a tag match with Cody Funk, Slim, and Jesse Coate. Yes, that's for sure match of the year. Olivia, Pierre, Angel Woods, and then the tag match. Those are my picks so far. We taught Miller what happens when you mess with the devil, Vince McMahon. What up, Top Flight? How you doing? I am the devil. We need to start. I'm gonna wait for Miller to get in. We definitely got to start the ish with Miller. Yeah, Olivia versus Angel gonna be insane today. Are we gonna get a 2P from Angel Woods? Is that what you saying? Are you saying the 2P coming through tonight? What up, Klutzy? How you doing? A 2P. Are you gonna get another win? Are you gonna run up the series 2-0? Come on, Top Flight. You know what that means. Top Flight, baby. Boom. Did I ask why I'm replacing Darby in the ladder match? So, believe it or not, Darby Allin messaged me. That's Spectrum. He messaged me and said that he wasn't sure if he'd be able to put much time into the interactive universe, so he wanted to go ahead and free up his characters. So that gave me a free spot. I figured let's go ahead and get let's get Barry Barnes in this ladder match on Saturday, if that's okay with you. If that's okay with you, shoot. I mean, who doesn't expect Angel to get another win? Oh, they roasting. Oh, Top Flight, they cooking you. I'm getting a text message here. Hang on, I'm trying to read it. Top Flight, they cooking you. I'm telling. Whoa, 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 why are we turning off? Why are we turning off? We don't need to turn off. Dez! What's up, Dez? I guess we're good. Nibbler, what's up, homie? Real life, unfortunately, I got responsibility. I feel you on that, though, for real. I've been working, I don't know, I'm not gonna act like I've been working a ton, but I've been busy. Here recently, I get home and I probably stay up for like an hour. Like I'll read my book a little bit, or I might do some cleaning, and then I go right to bed. So, you know, I actually got to watch a full episode of Dynamite. And I spent this day off, I caught up on NXT. Slim always taking L's. Slim, man, why they roasting you, Slim? Dez, don't forget this weekend we have a pay-per-view. Friday night is night 1 of All American Combat. Sunday night is night 2. 7 matches on each show, and yes, Too Hot for TV will be on pay-per-view. Why is he singing that ranch song? Why is this freak singing that ranch song? Okay, so man, here's my theory. This is my theory on MJF and Adam Cole. I think, and I said it on Discord, I think it would be really cool if Adam Cole turned on MJF, and then MJF turned, if they did a double turn. Like, it's Cole who ends up turning on MJF. MJF goes babyface, Cole's heel, and then we get another world title feud. This time the roles reversed. I feel the ladder match can be a great match. I'm looking forward to the ladder match. Man, I wouldn't. I think that would be excellent. I think that because everyone's expecting MJF to be the one to turn, right? I think it's gonna be Cole. I think it would be such a really cool thing, such a cool idea, if it's Adam Cole who turns heel. Because I mean, I think hold on, someone's like blowing me up. Hey Blizzard, what's up, boy? How you living? I already said what's up to you, but hey, I appreciate you. I just think it would be cool because I don't think that's ever been done in that kind of way. Bad guy, look on Discord. What we got? No, because I think what I mean is, I'm not saying like next week, Adam Cole. I'm talking like they spend weeks MJF endearing himself to Adam Cole, MJF trying to be his friend, MJF trying to be a tag team, and eventually the crowd gets into it. And now they like this team together, And then Adam Cole, you know, maybe like in a tag title match, Cole betrays MJF, drops him with a super kick. And now you have MJF, you've grown sympathy toward him. He's someone that you like. And now you're on his side because Adam Cole was a dick to him. What up, Von Worms? I think it would be dope. I'm just saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think it would be, it's unexpected. Two, I think that's craftsmanship storytelling. If you're able to get, because look, I think MJF needs to be babyface. I'm just going to say it. They don't have a top babyface in AEW. There isn't one. There just isn't. They need one. And I think the only person that it could be is MJF. I mean, you heard him last night with the, where are my devil worshippers at? And the crowd went nuts. Why not turn him face, do this whole angle where he spends week after week doing all this stuff to kind of like, you know, chum up to Adam Cole, and then Adam Cole, you know, becomes a dick and fucks MJF over. No, I don't think it's Omega, because Omega's not, they're not using him in that spot. Omega's too busy doing this stuff with the Elite. And I mean that feud, and who knows how long that's gonna go. I think right now MJF is the guy. Bruh, I'm trying to convince Nacho Mac to go to the Collision in August. Maddox, did you ever get around to traveling around? Not anywhere. I mean, I've gone to Chicago, I've gone to Nashville. Nashville. So the last 2 or 3 years, I've gone to a few wrestling shows in St. Louis, a few wrestling shows in Nashville, a few wrestling shows in Chicago. I made a trip to a shitty SmackDown in Indiana. I've been to Indianapolis. I would love to go to St. Louis again. Or I'd love to go to Lexington for the Collision show this coming like August, September. I've been busy. My end goal is to go to Japan. I'd love to go to Japan and just, I don't know, I'd love to see some stardom. Sherwin Thomas, what's up? I haven't seen you in a minute. Would you consider Moxley face or heel? He's got to be a heel, right? I mean, I don't think that you can argue that. Here's the thing. I mean, yeah, there's members of the crowd who root for Moxley, and Moxley cuts some damn good promos where he's fiery. He's a heel, though. He is feuding with the babyface faction in AEW. He's aligned with the Hills. He's got Don Callis, you know, lurking in the shadows with Konosuke Takeshita. He's a heel. Man, that's what's up. Dayton, Ohio for SmackDown. Do you have any sick local pro wrestling? No, I don't. We have, actually, I take that back. Yes, I do. There's some really good. I feel Eddie turns Moxley against the BCC. I don't think they're going to do that. He just turned. And he's in a good spot. He needed that invigorating turn. So, yes, honestly, the bracket's kind of weird. I really think CM Punk and Samoa Joe should have been in the finals of the Owen Hart tournament. I think it should have been Punk versus Hobbs in the semifinals, Starks versus Samoa Joe in the semifinals. Joe beats Starks, Punk beats Hobbs. Then we get Joe and Punk in the finals.
Someone get this man a pancake.
What up, Apollo? That's my homie from work, Apollo. Apollo, Gabe was in the house. Gabe was here a second ago. Chicago has good wrestling, period. Nah, FTR is not turning on Punk. That's not happening. I don't think that's happening. I mean, I really think the goal is when All In gets here, when we're in Wembley, we're in the United Kingdom, the goal is the Elite versus FTR CM Punk. Oh, he's still here. Klutzy. That's Apollo's Peyton. Apollo's Peyton. His bitch ass. Dude, yeah, my vacation resets when All Out happens. I'm probably gonna take some time off for that. Probably gonna take a week. I need Book of Hobbs push ever since he dropped the title. He's been doing nothing. Well, man, we talked about the TNT title on Discord. Me and Grizzly were talking about it last night after Dynamite. That title's just hopping. They've had, I think, 8 champions in 3 months. I don't know, dude. I can't get behind that. I hope that's the thing. I really hope they don't. I mean, we've seen the viewership for fucking, what's the name of that show? You guys just said it. We've seen the viewership for Collision, right? So Collision's first night was 800,000 viewers. They're down to 500,000 viewers in 3 weeks. Saturday nights are just not a good night for consistent wrestling because, like, look, I work Saturday nights, and when I'm not working, I'm probably out. You know what I mean? Like, on my days off, I'm, like, out doing stuff with Nacho Mac. So I don't really know. You're not going to have a stable audience on Saturday night, so I guess it's going to be interesting to see 2 or 3 months down the road when you're still doing, I mean, hell, they might end up doing like 300,000 on a Saturday. I wouldn't be surprised. Let's say 2 or 3 months down the road, every Collision on Saturday is floating between 300,000 to 500,000. Are you still going all out on that show? I mean, my God, they had Tanahashi versus Swerve Strickland on the Saturday night before Forbidden Door. That to me was like, that's a big match. When they came out, I was like, holy shit. Dude, we got Punk and Samoa Joe this coming Saturday. I'm pumped. Hey, this is the Golem Show, so everyone needs to put on some bangers. Let's go ahead and start this shit because I got plans after the stream and I don't want to hold it. I don't want to like hold anyone up. Let's go ahead and get it going. Combat League 114, 24 hours away from the biggest Combat League pay-per-view of the year. Combat League 114 starts with a pre-tape video package. This video package, it shows highlights of Britt Baker, Thunder Rosa, and Toni Storm joining together to attack China on Tuesday night at Combat League Independence Day Slam. As Britt Baker is preparing to curb stomp China's head on a steel chair, Tegan Nox, Liv Morgan, Nikki Bella make the save. And the camera then cuts to Britt Baker, Toni Storm, and Thunder Rosa. And this was recorded earlier tonight before the show started. And you have Britt. She starts off and she says, "What you are looking at are 3 generational talents. Ladies," and she's looking to both Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa, "we spent the better part of the last 2 years trying to tear each other down. But being in this company has made me realize that the 3 of us aren't being respected. Not by these fans, not by this company, and especially not by that locker room. If it's not Manami Toyota, it's China. If it's not China, it's Tegan Nox. I am the WWWA World Singles Champion. I was the greatest heritage champion that this company has ever had. Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa were World Tag Team Champions. They won the second ladder war to do it, and yet we don't receive any recognition." And Thunder Rosa speaks and she says, "Britt, we beat the hell out of each other all over this country. Toni, you and I have had some battles too. Hell, the 3 of us have had some wars with each other. I'm willing to put our differences aside to get rid of that snake. And no, I'm not talking about Sonya Deville this time. I'm talking about you, China. You say you don't need anyone? Well, then we're holding you to that. First, we took out Sonya Deville. And now we're going to win those titles with someone who can get the job done. Someone who's also going to get the job done at All-American Combat." And then Toni Storm chimes in and she says, "China, just remember that you made this decision. And tonight, little Miss Tegan, you and your little buddies Nikki and Liv made a huge mistake by asking for this match. It's obvious we're in your heads, and when we take your trios championships tonight, the 3 of you won't be in any shape at All-American Combat. The first ever Combat League World Singles Champion, Britt Baker, the new World Tag Team Champions, Thunderstorm, and the new Trios World Champions. We'll hold all the gold in Combat League." And then the camera then cuts to Awesome, Fearless, and Wicked, and Nikki Bella starts and she says, "Britt, Toni, and Thunder, the 3 of you want to talk about respect? Are you serious? Thunder, you and Toni Storm accused Sonya Deville of being a snake, but it was the 2 of you who betrayed China. Britt, you want to try to take China out before All-American Combat? Well, China, let us do you a favor. I don't know what the three of you are naming your little alliance, but we're going to kick your asses tonight. And an angry Nikki Bella storms off, and then Liv Morgan speaks and she says, oh, Nikki is pissed. Trust me, you're not going to like it when she's pissed. I have the scars to prove it. Tonight is going to be so much fun. Thunderstorm, I just hope there's enough left of you to make it to All-American Combat. Don't worry though, Britt. Knowing Tegan, she's going to allow you to make it there so that she can break you then. Tonight is going to be so much fun. And Liv Morgan then waves to the camera and excitedly walks off in the same direction as Nikki Bella, leaving Tegan Nox. And Tegan Nox says, Britt Baker, when is your jealousy of this locker room going to end? I beat you twice. I have your number. It's no longer about proving that I'm better than you, because I know I'm better than you. Now it's time to prove to the world that I am the best wrestler in this company on this planet. And I can't do that unless I beat you, Chyna. And Britt Baker, I'm not going to let you take that away. Britt, Chyna and I are built different. We didn't need cheap tactics to get where we're at. Chyna, I know I can beat you. Britt wants to try to take you out of the equation. Well, like Nikki said, we'll just take you out tonight instead, Britt. Then at All-American Combat, you and I, Chyna, we can find out who the best wrestler in this company is. And Tegan Nox walks off, and we go to ringside, and a theme song hits the PA system. What up, Grizzly? Oh man, a lot of people just hopped in. I'll give you guys some shout outs in a second. And CM Punk comes out on stage, and the reaction is across the spectrum. On one end, you have boos. There are people still unsure about Punk after his crusade against Seth Rollins, and then later Jesse Coat and Slim. On the other side of that spectrum, there's cheering, because CM Punk's confession that he felt invigorated thanks to his match with Slim, that's helped. And of course, some people just love CM Punk. And a recap airs featuring Okada versus CM Punk from Independence Day Slam on Tuesday. And it shows Okada getting the win, but after the match, Eddie Kingston surprised Combat League by coming out to ringside and dropping Punk with the spinning back fist. And CM Punk is in the ring, and he has a microphone, and his music cuts out, and he says, "You want to hit me with a sucker punch, Eddie? That's fine with me, because I got right back up, just like I always do. I know you're back there, Eddie. Let's see if you're man enough to try that again eye to eye. Let's see if you're man enough to fight me, Eddie." And Eddie Kingston storms out, and he doesn't have any music playing. And there are already officials ahead of him, trying to prevent him from getting in the ring, trying to prevent this situation from escalating. And Kingston shoves the officials out of the way. He pushes them off, and he gets in the ring, and officials get in the ring ahead of him, and they cut him in. They cut in front of Kingston, keeping themselves between him and Punk. Punk is ready for a fight. Kingston is ready for a fight, and Kingston eventually snatches up a microphone and, "Get off me!" And he's yelling at one of the referees, and he looks at Punk. "Man enough! You don't think I'm man enough? Punk, when you came to All Elite Wrestling, who came up to you and told you to your face like a man that I didn't like you? We had that little business in November a couple of years ago, and yeah, you got me, but I told you then that things weren't finished between us. I said that things weren't square, but locker room politics, they had to get in the way. But this ain't All Elite Wrestling, Punk. This is Combat League, and there ain't nothing holding us back. So let's finish this. Let's squash this shit once and for all." And Punk replies, "I'm right here, Eddie. I don't back down then. I didn't back down then, and I'm not gonna back down now." And Eddie continues speaking. He goes, "You have gotta be the biggest fake in that entire locker room. Over here talking about fighting your love for wrestling again. What, did you lose your smile, Punk? Are you HBK? That locker room back there, they don't respect you, Punk. Every week those boys in the back are seeing you for the sham that you are." And Punk looks at Eddie and he says, "Eddie, I'm confused. Did you come out here to fight, or did you come out here to talk?" And at that, Eddie Kingston gets frustrated and drops them, or Eddie Kingston gets flustered and he drops his microphone and he charges through the Combat League officials, and he and Punk begin tagging each other with rights and lefts. The two are lighting each other up and more security and officials come out, and eventually Eddie Kingston is forced out of the ring while another group keeps Punk confined against one of the turnbuckles. Punk manages to break free and he grabs a microphone and he says, seems like Combat League isn't gonna let it happen tonight. So how about this weekend? How about All American Combat? And Eddie Kingston just looks on from the stage and he nods and shouts, and I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm gonna beat your ass this weekend. And the two are yelling insults at each other, and Punk is able to break away, exiting the ring in a mad dash, and Kingston scrambles away from the security that's in front of him, and they charge at each other, and with Punk jumping at Kingston, and the two again begin exchanging punches, and they are throwing each other against the barricade, and more security and officials come out, and they group up with the group that was already out here, and they're able to separate these two again. And one of the groups forces Eddie Kingston to the backstage in one direction, and the other group of security and officials escort CM Punk in the other, and we go to the ring for our first match of the night, if my controller works. I lost. Oh my God, yeah, you got hurt. You got hurt by that. You got hurt, so we're gonna put a prediction up. Let some of you guys try to earn your pancakes back. My God, how about that chaos between Punk and Eddie Kingston? Goodness, man. And it's officially confirmed, just confirmed by Ric Flair. CM Punk, Eddie Kingston, night 2 of All American Combat. They're gonna finish what they started.
They are ready for a fight.
And we do have some video footage to go over. We're gonna discuss this video footage when here in a little bit. It concerns Cedric Alexander. It also concerns Cody Rhodes, Terry Funk, and well, apparently it concerns me too. I haven't seen this video. We are going to see it here in a few seconds, folks. And here comes Legado World Order, led by Zelina Vega, the Empress of Legado World Order, Santos, Escobar, and Bandido.
When I see a championship caliber team, and this is the dictionary definition of one.
And Psycho Clown, the newest member of Legado World Order. We're gonna see him later tonight. Singles action against Sami Zayn. And man, what an action-packed show we have for you tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching Combat League 114. It is I, Bad Guy Maddox, at the broadcast table. Well, as I said, we have some kind of video playing here. So there was some footage recorded after Combat League Combat League Independence Day Slam. Let's get to it. And as Bobby Lashley and Cedric Alexander are making their entrance, we do get a picture-in-picture. And it's an interview that was recorded after the main event from Independence Day Slam. And this interview features Cody Rhodes, Terry Funk, and Stokely Hathaway, who has a neck brace around his neck. Well, obviously it's a neck brace. Well, I don't know why I even typed that. And Cody Rhodes says, Jay White and Haku Sakamoto, even with your meddling, we still came out on top. Eventually, you two are going to have to settle with the realization that we are the greatest tag team in professional wrestling. Unified Combat is not built for civilized men. We're done being civil. We will annihilate you at All American Combat. And Terry Funk says, you're goddamn right, Cody. And then Stokely Hathaway, he stands up and he goes, Maddox, you're trying to break my neck out there. And he snatches the neck brace off like he's some kind of tough guy, but he's not. And he throws the neck brace on the ground. I'm indestructible. Stokely Hathaway then looks at the camera and goes, Maddox, I warned you. I told you that if you got in our business again, if you put your hands on me one more time, there would be hell to pay, and I meant it. Ric Flair, I am sick of this BS. I am sick of my mistreatment at the hand of one of your commentators. So it's time someone set him straight. At All American Combat, I'm gonna give you the ass whooping that your mama should have gave you, Maddox. And I'm gonna have one of the deadliest men in professional wrestling in my corner. With Hook's assistance, I'm gonna lock you in that red rum choke, Maddox. And who knows? I just might not let go. And as Stokely says that, Cedric Alexander interrupts the interview, and Cody and Terry are ready for a fight, but Cedric signals that he comes in peace, and he says, don't worry, I didn't come here for a thank you tonight, but I did come here to talk business. Now, whether you needed my help or not in tonight's match, the fact remains that the two of you wouldn't be tag team champions if it wasn't for me. So how about when the dust settles at All American Combat, we talk about the two of you putting those world titles on the line against me and Lashley. And Stokely, Cody, and Terry Funk looking amongst each other, and Stokely says, we'll discuss. Now excuse us. We have a jet to catch. And we go to ringside, our first match of the night. Cedric Alexander and Bandido starting things off for their respective teams. Cedric goes for an immediate pinfall. No, I don't have Fight Forever on Xbox. I refunded it. I have it on Switch. Bandido, big kick to the face, standing shooting star press from Bandido to Cedric.
It takes a certain level of athleticism to pull that off.
Bandido his head smashed against that top turnbuckle, and Lashley now the legal man. Yeah, because I had it installed on my Xbox. I played it like, I don't know, when it first came out and then refunded it. I never uninstalled it. The game's still on my Xbox, but here, I'll show you what happens. Well, I don't know if it might mess up the game. If I try to play Fight Forever, it loads like this. And then I get nothing. Yeah, I don't have it. Yeah, my Xbox is acting silly now. I think Fight Forever broke my Xbox. I don't know why I did that. Oh, cool. The match is still going. Sweet. What? Oh, yeah, because I don't have gold. I'm not buying gold. I'm not paying for gold. I don't play online. Oh, and a big gut buster from Bobby Lashley to Bandido, man. A lot of strength. And Escobar just staring at Lashley. Escobar asking for this match at All American Combat. Gonna get Bobby Lashley against Santos Escobar on night one, Friday night. What up, Milla? And now Cedric, the legal man. Oh, beautiful arm drag from Cedric. And look at that. Oh, beautiful heel hook. And Escobar having it. Nope. Never mind. Subway is trash. You right.
What are they doing here?
Yeah, but you might want to wait. So I just had an idea that just hit me today. I've been thinking about this match this match has been planned for 3 weeks. I should have did the build earlier, but now as I was finishing doing some final touches on the show tonight, I'm like, man, what if I just added a small little thing that I think you guys might like. And I'll let you decide if it's something that you want to stay with or what. Right hands from Bandido to Cedric Alexander, jumping knee, nope. Bandido moves out of the way, now tossed to the outside, right over the top rope. Right hand, no, Bandido blocks. And Legado World Order, former World Tag Team Champion contenders. And both matches, they gave Cody Rhodes and Terry Funk a run for their money. Oh, double super kick from Bobby Lashley and Cedric. And Bandido makes the tag to Escobar. These two can't wait to lock horns. And Escobar ducking the lariat. And look at the strength on display. No, Lashley surprised that he was lifted but gets the elbows off. And oh, like beautiful belly-to-belly suplex. Now stomping on the face. And the back of the head. And Lashley, top rope, connects with the elbow. Dude, Lashley just hopped over the top rope! Goodness! Just launched over the top, colliding with Santos Escobar! Crowd, you know they got it. Y'all better get a "This is Combat" chant going in chat. That was nuts. Lashley just on a tear, undefeated since coming back to Combat League.
Here's a tag.
Dude, his moveset does spaz, doesn't it? I did, but yeah, I'm not gonna use it because I kind of already had an idea of where I wanted everything to go.
Looking for more damage here.
Bandido now and Cedric Alexander, Twitch TV champion. And how about Bandido competing in that Forged in Combat Ladder War? The 4th ever Ladder War in Combat League, and this time it is not tag team style. 8 men will enter that ladder match. 1 man will be the Forged in Combat champion. What in the world is Slim thinking? He said he wants to take on some of the best names all around the world, and even took to social media asking for wrestlers that deserve an opportunity. And talk about, Slim, that's the guy right now. He and Jesse Colt had a valiant effort. A valiant effort against the tag team champions, but Cedric Alexander sticking his nose in that business and costing Colt and Slim that match. Slim says he doesn't think. Also participating in that ladder war, Juice Robinson, Marcus Sanders, Barry Barnes. Well, hold on, we don't know about Barry Barnes yet. I was going to introduce him tonight. And, well, so we just found out Darby Allin injured. Shattered elbow, not going to be available to compete in this in the battle in the ladder war. There is an open spot now. We saw Alexander Hammerstone make his Combat League debut at Independence Day Slam. He's also joining the ladder war. Former ML, and there's the Hurt Lock. As I'm talking, Lashley cranking in the Hurt Lock on Bandido right in front of Escobar. Escobar breaking it up. Oh, you're gonna be in it, but I wanted to set it up a little bit better than just throwing you in. And there's a breakup from Bandido and Escobar. 2 breakups left. And Bandido, wait a minute, he has Bobby Lashley on that top rope. But it's Bandido planning. No, moonsault, follow away slam from the top. My God, Light Hook pins Bobby Lashley. And Lashley powers out. And Bandido off the top. My God, a corkscrew. The springboard corkscrew to the outside for Bandido. And this is the opening match of Combat League. Can you believe that? World Trios Championship on the line in our main event. Awesome, Fearless Wicked, Tegan Knox, Nikki, Battle, Liv Morgan. They asked for this match. In my estimation, Thunder Rosa, Toni Storm, and Britt Baker haven't earned it. This is their first time in Trios action. Tegan Knox asked for it. And she knew the only way Britt Baker was going to take that match is if she sweetened the deal and put the Trios titles on the line. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella, they're ready for a fight. Britt Baker, ready for a fight. Thunderstorm, ready for a fight. This is going to be an excellent main event.
This is just vicious.
Awesome, Fearless Wicked, the only team in Trios history to defend those titles. Wow, he got a rope break, realized the referee wasn't going to hook him up, and just said, fuck it, I'll kick out. Lashley getting frustrated, but a kick to the knee from Bandido. Bandido, moonsault, backflip, German suplex with the bridge. And Cedric breaks it up. 2 breakups per team now. Bobby Lashley, big Irish whip, sending Bandido into that turnbuckle, and a spear. My goodness, he could have just tore Bandido in half with that. And look at the strength. Military press slam from Bobby Lashley, dropping Bandido face first to the canvas. Lashley going back to Bandido, picking him right back up. And it's Dominator time. Oh, business from Bobby Lashley. That's their final breakup. And Legado World Order having to use all three of their breakups. And Bandido, I don't think he sees Lashley winning. Spear connects. I should have broke that up, duh. I already know how I want this match to end, so I'm okay letting him rest a little bit. And Bandido sizing Bobby Lashley up. I don't think Lashley realizes Bandido waiting for him. Dude, is he locking in his own hurt lock? And well, Bandido tried for his own hurt lock on Lashley. Cedric breaking it up. It's tied. There are no more breakups from either team. Now I'll take over. Cedric's overall is low for a reason. Bobby Lashley kicks out.
I am shaking my head in disbelief over how he managed to get the shoulder up.
Escobar, so you top flight, you do know Psycho Clown's an LWO, right?
Shot to the chest. Wow, big boots.
Hey, Slim, you know me too well. You know me too well. Yeah, he joined at Double Jeopardy. Because I already know who's winning the match. I've already made up my mind who's winning the match, so I didn't care about the pinfall. Yeah, but my thing is, why wasn't the damn match just in the game to begin with?
Holding on by a thread, maybe even less at this point. Yes, tag.
Oh, and a spinning heel kick from Cedric Alexander. That's Cedric Alexander's new finisher, by the way. Do we have a name for that? Formament?
That's it. Cedric just ended things. 2.
All right, so they don't win the match. I'm gonna give you guys the points for the match, but Legado World Order wins this match, actually. So I'm gonna give you guys Lashley and Alexander points. But here's what happens. During the match, Cedric Alexander, he's got Bandido lined up for that prime kick. But the Jumbotron turns on because there's something going on backstage. The camera cuts to the back, and a black Dodge pickup pulls up to the garage entrance of the arena, and out hops Jesse Coates.
Here are your winners.
Once on his feet, or once Jesse Coates out of his vehicle, he stomps into the arena, and the camera follows him going down a set of corridors. And the corridors eventually lead to the stage. And Jesse Coates is at ringside, and he has vengeance written all over his face. Cedric is shocked to see Jesse Coates, and he knows the look Coates is giving him can mean nothing good. And Cedric exits the ring and hops over the barricade and runs through the crowd, and Jesse Coates gives chase behind him. In the ring, Bobby Lashley, the legal man, he's arguing with the referee, demanding that the referee do something about Jesse Coates as he's watching Cedric Alexander clamber up the arena stairs to get away from Coates. And this gives Santos Escobar the opportunity he needs. He spins Bobby Lashley around and spikes him to the canvas with the Phantom Driver. Bandido then dives off the top rope and connects with a big splash. Escobar then covers Bobby Lashley and picks up the 1-2-3 victory for Legado World Order, giving Santos Escobar a huge win before his big singles match with Bobby Lashley at All-American Combat. Legado World Order celebrate their win in the ring, and the camera cuts to the back, and we see Cedric Alexander running at full speed through a series of corridors with Jesse Coates on his heels. Cedric runs through the locker room area and then runs into the talent area, or the parking lot area for the talent. And we see the referees and security. They're still trying to keep CM Punk and Eddie Kingston apart, who are still yelling at each other, still trying to break away from the officials, and still trying to fight in the parking lot. Cedric looks around the parking lot trying to find his vehicle, but he's in a panic because he can't find it. He then sees Jesse Coate running right at him, so he's left with no choice but to continue running through the parking lot, and he eventually runs to the other side of the arena where the paying customers parks. Cedric sees a guy in the parking lot, and it's a fan who's just arrived to the, or it's a fan who's, he's got his car keys. He's opening the back door of his car. He's got a bunch of merchandise from Combat League, some shirts. He's got a replica belt, and he's going to stow all this away in the vehicle so he doesn't have to carry it during the show. And Cedric just drops this guy, runs right into him and drops him, snatches his car keys, gets in the car, and leaves the arena. And Jesse Coate, he runs up to this fan and he checks on him, and then Coate goes back to his truck, gets in his truck, and he drives off after Cedric. We then, with all this commotion going on, we then get a pre-recorded video, and this is an interview from the Miller. This took place on Combat League 113, a little bit after he got chokeslammed through that table. He's got ice on his ribs, and the camera focuses on him. He throws the ice pack, and he says, "Vince, you think your threats scare me? You think your acolytes, Priest and Zayn, scare me? You didn't finish the job. The Miller's world can't die. The Miller's world won't die. Not at the hands of some egotistical maniac like you. It's funny hearing you say that I betrayed you. Vince McMahon, did you honestly think I believed in any of your bullshit? Did you really think I was going to abandon the Miller's world, abandon my principles in the name of you and your sports entertainment? You're a fool. And Sami, Priest, and Nakano, you're even bigger fools for believing in his nonsense." And then Miller, he starts pacing around. He goes, "But I learned that tonight the battle lines have been drawn. Vince, you can call yourself God. You can call yourself the devil. You're just a senile old man. And you guys made a big mistake when you didn't finish the job tonight. Vince, you and the Church of McMahonism want to declare war on the Miller's world. Oh, I'll bring you a goddamn war." And the Miller storms off, and we go to ringside for our next match. It's almost like you speak of the devil. Hold on, I gotta customize this. Why isn't she with her people? You like the car chase, Switchblade? Katana! How are you, girl? How's the baby treating you? He's not catching up. Shame on Cedric Alexander. Getting in someone's car. How disgusting. But up next, we have women's action. Gigi Dolin taking on Tom Nakano. I ain't playing. Toxic. Boom, 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 boom.
Here comes Gigi Dolin.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring, representing Toxic Attraction.
Surprisingly, hasn't been crying much. That's good. Toxic.
Dolin competed in some of the top independent promotions, earning some of the biggest.
He had a check on that nerd, so I had a good ass head start. Why's the guy gotta be a nerd?
Tag team championship on multiple.
Cedric's just a hater. Hey, but big win for Santos, Escobar, and Bandido. She doesn't have any partners. We don't have anyone playing her partners.
Allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas. You know, I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
Gigi Dolin, man, she's made a name for herself in combat. She's had some fantastic matches. Hey, well, Harpy, if you want to switch, you can. If you want to play JC Jane, we can bring Toxic Attraction back. We're gonna play Are You Ready for America? Because I actually think I'm gonna play I'm curious, who is your female wrestler? My nephews are having one. Let me see what's coming up for everyone. Oops. Probably shouldn't have played that while I had to go check on somebody.
Gigi Dolin, you cannot give her an inch as she will take a mile. There is something unhinged.
Brick and Bad Guy Maddox knew all about that. Hold on, I had nothing to do with that. Is Blair Davenport out yet? I know who you're playing, but I want to know if you know who you're playing. And look at those kicks from Nakano. Just tagging Gigi Dolin. Just smothering her while then look at Vince and Priest and Sami Zayn. Just appreciating the aggressive. Nakano far more aggressive than she's ever been. You know, I don't think this is a good CAW of Tom Nakano. I actually want to see if I can find a better one.
Oh no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. Oh man, that's like death by 1,000 cuts.
Well, who did you pick? Moonsault. Oh my goodness, Nakano missing the moonsault on the outside.
Not go as planned. Might have been a bad plan to begin with.
Goodness gracious.
Now would be the time for
Everyone going for broke. 24 hours before All-American Combat.
Uh-oh.
Gigi Dolin. No, instead, lands on her feet this Tom Nakano. Miller, did you see your promo, or did you hear it? Blair's coming in 13 days.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Action needs to return to the ring and fast.
And Dolin sending Nakano back into the ring, beating that 10 count. And now Dolin back in control. Really, that moonsault turning everything around. Y'all weren't supposed to tell him because I wanted to get his answer. I got to tell him who he's playing. He's like, oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. That's what I was playing. Yep. You're right. He's like, you're right.
She's looking highly motivated, getting hyped up.
Good offense from Nakano so far.
Oh man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow.
Oh, just wait for a minute.
Oh, stop right to the hand. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
What I want to know is, what do you just stole someone's car, Cedric? Think about that.
Yeah, she is not looking good right now. Dolin a step ahead there. Vicious kicks to the jaw. She's got an answer for that.
German suplex from Gigi Dolin. New tag team champions. That's right. So China's doing double duty. She's wrestling night 1 and night 2. Sonya Deville is no longer in the Digital Valkyrie Battle Royal. Sonya and China will be defending their titles on night 2 against the winners of the night 1 tag team turmoil.
Going up high with the punch.
Oh, it's all good, Nibs. Back suplex from Dolin to Nakano. Oh, you know what? Vince, Priest, and Sami weren't supposed to come out here with her. I just realized. You are indeed doing double duty, China. Hey, that's what happens when. Have y'all realized all the women in the main event control all the titles and all the women's titles in Combat League? Tegan knocks China and Britt Baker. Britt Baker's the world singles champion. China's world tag champion. Tegan knocks Heritage. About to burp. Tegan knocks Heritage champion and Trios world champion. All 3 titles. All the belts in the division. It's insane as Gigi Dolin gets that splash from the top rope and gets a 1 count Nakano kicking right out.
Letting the ref get to the 2 count.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Nakano on the defense here and not looking good as Gigi Dolin. Gigi, if she loses this match, she's not supposed to lose. Okay, Nakano kicks out at 2. And Dolin is fired up.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that
And now Dolin, I think Dolin's gonna go to the top. And Nakano jumps right over and Dolin misses.
High risk with no reward.
And now Nakano takes the Balor roundhouse kick.
Gigi's in a daze. Could be over soon.
So I turned Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm Hill. I hope that's okay. 6 matches tonight, Harpy. And then night 1 of All-American Combat's gonna have 7 matches. Night 2 of All-American Combat is gonna have 7 matches. Night 1 is my birthday. Friday is my birthday, if you guys didn't know. Night 1 is gonna be tomorrow night. We're gonna start at 6:05. Night 2, probably gonna start Sunday, July 9th, probably gonna start 7:05. I don't know what time I'm gonna get back from Nashville.
But she better put the rubber on the road already. She heads out of the ring.
Interesting strategy.
Back in the ring now.
So Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa turn heel because they don't trust Sonya Deville, who is tag team champions with China. And so now they've just turned their back on China as well, joining up with Britt Baker. Kind of an alliance to take out China, who they feel like betrayed their friendship. Nakano sending Gigi Dolin to the ropes and nope, never mind, sending her to the outside.
Up to the top rope now.
Thank you guys. Thank you for the birthdays.
She's about to rise up to something catastrophic.
Nakano top rope. Oh goodness, a kick from the top.
From high above, you gotta be some special kind of crazy to do that.
And not done yet, Fisherman. No. Fisherman Buster on the outside. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to see this pay-per-view. I'm going to have to watch it Sunday. Knee from Nakano and axe kick to the back of the head. Dude, Nakano's just whooping her ass.
High knee right between the shoulders.
And surely she hears how high the referee's count is.
They've got to beat this count.
What she does, maybe she just doesn't care.
She's into the ring.
Man, I'm okay if Nakano takes the 10 count. Nope. She said, fuck that. I'm going here for a fight.
What's she gonna do?
And then goes back in the ring and resets. Nope, changing her mind. I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
Outside of the ring now.
What's the plan here?
What is going on here?
Big time knee lift. Wow.
Wait, what FTW redemption?
Face firm off the barricade.
Gigi Dolin. Oh, another kick right across, right to the temple.
An end to any of the offense coming at her.
And every attempt of her own offense is being subdued.
Gigi Dolin sent into the ring, and Nakano. I think Nakano's just even more aggravated.
She won't like what she's met with.
Wait a minute. Oh, inverted DDT. What's up, dumb?
Gigi Dolin has her opponent up. Gigi driver. Gigi has
That's got to be it. No goodness again. Nakano kicks out.
the victory, only to have it snatched away. This match just keeps getting more and more exciting.
Big maneuver.
Beautiful arm drag from Dolin.
But still was not enough.
Wow, how'd that punch not go through? How'd that punch not go through?
The mind games of Gigi Dolin on display right now.
Dude, Gigi Dolin is fired up. Oh, lung blower. No, Nakano. See, dude, I think Nakano just has like wind-up attacks.
An impressive chain of moves from Gigi. Dolin's bringing a little
Jesus, Russian leg sweep. And now a submission locked in. Damn, dude. Bobby Lashley wants a Forged in Combat match. We'll have to look at that after the pay-per-view weekend.
tap out. We're moments away. What is she going to do here? Is she going to tap out? No. Able to slip underneath and deliver some blows.
Kind of breaking out of that submission.
Dolin fighting it open.
God damn, Dolin is fired up, dude. She's like... Dude, she has reversed so many moves. Nakano's winning this match anyway, though. Wow, Nakano kicks out again.
This is amazing. What a match. That is firing your biggest shot.
Dolin is fired up.
Time to reload. You can sense what her intentions are here.
Arm drag again from the middle rope.
From Gigi. Gigi
Now Nakano finally gets some kind of offense. Big snap suplex from Nakano.
all measured up. Oh, from behind. That'll give you some whiplash. Both wrists.
And oh my God, no! Big Pomegranate!
And now she's looking to go top rope. From the top.
Oh, and a swanton from the top! And Dolin having to roll her way to that corner for some support, but Nakano's just smothering her.
And an impactful display of offense we just witnessed there.
Wow. Dude, holy shit.
Turns the tides. Can she do it here?
Holy shit. The Gigi just got another bit of offense. Finally wins. Nakano wins this match because we don't have anyone playing Gigi Dolin anymore. So Nakano wins. I'm just going to say Nakano dropped her with her finisher, got the 3 count. And then Nakano holds her arms out to the stage. And that theme song hits the PA system. Because remember, Vince, my homies, Vince, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, they're not out yet. This theme song hits the PA system. Hey, Top Flight, thank you for the raid. And Nakano smiles and points to the stage. And Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn come out and they join Nakano in the ring. And Vince McMahon has a microphone, he snatches one up, and he says, "Now what in the hell is the Miller's world when compared to the scope of a god? Who in the hell is the Miller when the man has to brave the depths of hell and stand before the devil himself? Miller, there are no battle lines. Your threats are hollow. You can't declare a war on the Church of McMahon because the spirit of sports entertainment, it is ever flowing. It is immortal. And if you dare so much as taint our powerful spirit, our spirits, our faith, we will exterminate you and every single one of your pathetic non-believers in your so-called world. Sports entertainment could have been your salvation. Instead, it's going to be your damnation." And with that, the Church of McMahon leave the ring. And the camera cuts to the back, and we're in that parking lot area for the talent again. And CM Punk and Eddie Kingston are still trying to fight each other. There's like 20 guards out here. A combination of security guards and officials trying to keep these two separated. And Ric Flair is out there, and he just keeps trying to save it for All-American Combat. Save it for All-American Combat. And we go back to ringside for our next match. Marcus Sanders versus Barry Barnes. These two actually best friends, good friends, training together. Gigi Dolin won, but I'm giving the win to Tom Nakano. We'll go ahead and we'll do some bets on the new guys if you want. We'll do Sanders versus Barnes. Barnes making his debut.
The following is scheduled for one fall, Making his way to the ring from Houston, Texas, weighing in at 231 pounds.
And we saw Marcus Sanders wrestle at Combat League Independence Day Slam against Keiji Yoshida. And man, what an impressive match those two had. Yoshida coming out on top, and now Marcus Sanders, he wants to get back in the ring. This time he's stepping in there with his tag with his best friend. These two are former tag team champions in whatever, we'll say whatever local promotion these two or whatever area you guys are from. These two met each other in a gym, met each other at their wrestling school of choice, training under Buddy Wayne in the Pacific Northwest. You could also, that's Darby Allin stomping grounds. And winning tag team champions on the East Coast. And now both wrestling one-on-one. Marcus Sanders said this is a match that he's wanted. Calling Barry Barnes his boy and saying he's gonna have to whip his ass tonight. And Barnes said, hey, that's what we have to do. This is what we have to do this. So this is Marcus Sanders, military vet. Got into pro wrestling a little later than most people. And I mean, when I say a little later, he was fresh out of the military. I mean, 26, 27 when he decided he wanted to become a wrestler, started training. Barry Barnes meeting him at that same time, these two forging a real close friendship. This is Barry Barnes here. Minnow, what's up? And how about this from Barry Barnes? Good news. I gotta say this, Darby. Well, unfortunately, Darby Allin, we wish you well and hope that you recover 100% and get your full recovery. But there's an opportunity, and I've just been informed that Barry Barnes will be taking Darby Allin's spot in that Forged in Combat ladder war. That's going to open up night one of All-American Combat. 8 men will vie for the Forged in Combat Championship Slim's title. Man, we got some cool CAWs joining Combat League now. I like it. And when he says boom, he just says Barnes. The McMahonism theme is fucking amazing. Hell yeah, it is. Logan versus Ricochet. I'm cool with that. I haven't read it yet because she's not really debuting until the pay-per-view. And you can, I mean, Barnes not showing any nerves, but he's got to be nervous. Diego ain't even in this interactive universe anymore. And look at these two best friends. So familiar with each other. Barnes firing off those elbows to the midsection of Marcus Sanders' double arm. Oh, and a double arm DDT from Barry Barnes very early on. And Sanders trying to get back to his feet. I think that rocked him. And Barnes knows it did. In that neck breaker butterfly suplex combo. Wow. Rover said, I'll get out of the way. And then crossface from, wow, Barnes locking in a crossface, but I'm sorry, Sanders locking in a crossface. Barry Barnes able to get that bottom rope, break it up. And Sanders, oh, wow, face first with that suplex. And folks, I have a big announcement. You guys have asked for it. It's coming back. Rock and Roll Forever 2. The second ever tag team tournament. 16 teams will enter. Most of these teams will be lethal lottery pairings. And we're gonna announce some of the bracket during All-American Combat. I'm gonna confirm 2 tag teams for Rock and Roll Forever. The winners of last year, Shawn Michaels and KJ Cast. And we're also going to have Marcus Sanders and Barry Barnes will also be in that Rock and Roll Forever tag team tournament. Winner of that tournament does indeed become #1 contenders for the World Tag Team titles. And we're going to, if you want your wrestler in the Rock and Roll Forever tournament, please DM me so that I can start drafting up these random teams.
Okay, consider that a harsh lesson.
Man, I hate hearing that. Barnes dropped over that top turnbuckle and getting choked by Marcus Sanders. Bruh, Cody, you're the champion. You can't be in it.
Here comes Michael. Byron, you should try this once.
Yeah, but you know what? They're probably going to make a lot more money in WWE. And Sanders on the knee, and a big kick to the side of the head. And Barnes gets the shoulder up.
I'm pretty sure everyone in the building thought that was going to be the end of it. Myself
Barnes immediately powers himself up, and now suplex from Barry. Barnes, Falcon Arrow. German suplex. Could have released it, chose not to. And an Irish whip sending Marcus Sanders to the turnbuckle, big knee. Barnes in the moving him out, and oh, big clutch! Wow, I like his moveset. His moveset looks real good.
I am afraid of what we are about.
Cody did. Oh my goodness! Slingshot DDT! Spiking his partner on that apron, and Barnes says this is an opportunity to make a name for himself too. And the crowd chanting, chanting, holy shit! And Barnes just unrelenting on Marcus Sanders now. Tossing Sanders back into the ring, and Barnes wasting no time getting back in behind him. And now Sanders eats a snapmare. Barnes off the ropes. Oh, right on the back of the neck, and a missile drop kick face first. And now Barnes goes for the pin, could have it here. And no, Sanders right out at two.
Some way he is still in this. And he continues to mount on the pressure. He'll need to maintain that aggression.
Nope, Barnes springboard, misses the drop kick. Barnes back, Sanders back in control, forward, taking Barnes off his feet. Wow. Barnes goes to the outside. Sanders goes to the top rope. What does Sanders have planned here? Crossbody off the top. And my God, they hit that barricade. I'm surprised Sanders and Barnes are okay. Well, I don't know about Barnes. Barnes are the worst for the air, but my God, they hit that barricade off that dive. Man, I don't know, Key. From everything I've read, it sounds like it's like next to impossible. But hell, I mean, Edge is back, and he had spinal stenosis. Knee from Barry Barnes. Will springboard, wheelbarrow, bulldog, excellent. And just stomping his face on that canvas. Oh, wow, he gets a running Yoshitonic. The running code red, running Yoshitonic, and Sanders having to roll to the outside. Misses that tackle. Right hand connects from Barnes. Second right hand connects. No, Sanders blocks this the third. Barnes back in. Man, I'd love it if he did. Oh my goodness, look at that corkscrew over the top rope. Landing right on Sanders. Damn, that was fast. That was a high velocity corkscrew. Oh, moonsault misses. And a big kick from Sanders. Made a mistake going to the top rope with that moonsault. Did Barry Barnes, and eats that kick to the head from Sanders. These two beating the hell out of each other. And Barnes sewed her up. Listen to this crowd. This crowd enjoying this match, man. Barnes making a name for himself. Sanders continue to make a name for himself in Combat League. That Irish rips in, gets the rope. There's a big kick from Barnes. Barnes goes for the cover. And that's all she wrote. Barry Barnes picking up a big win over his best friend. The Iron Will is what he calls that move. And Barnes and Sanders hug after the match. Both men proud of each other, of what they've done. And Barry Barnes, how about that? The Barnes kick. Barnes taking the 8th and final spot in the ladder war tomorrow night. He can have an opportunity of a lifetime. How about winning the Forged in Combat Championship in your first year in Combat League? That could happen for one of these men. That could happen for Barnes or Sanders as both men celebrate in the ring. And after the ring clears out, we get a video package. And this video package highlights the first Olivia Pierre and Angel Woods match. And then it cuts to Olivia Woods. And she says, number 1. Or it cuts to Olivia Pierre. And Olivia says, number 1, number 20, it doesn't matter to me. I will become the first Digital Valkyrie champion at All-American Combat. This isn't about All-American Combat, though. No. This is about beating you, Angel. This is about wiping that smug grin off your face. This is about righting that wrong from Double Jeopardy. I had you beat, but lucky for you, unluckily for me, the referee was at the wrong place at the wrong time. But why dwell on that loss? We can just run it back. Angel Woods, I will beat you tonight. And then it cuts to Angel Woods and she says, oh, listen to the little rookie with all that fire and venom. You know, I was like you once. I walked around this locker room feeling like the world owed me everything. Then reality hit me and I realized that I wasn't even half as good as I thought I was. I had to step away. I had to put my nose to the grindstone in Japan. And now I'm back in Combat League and I'm more prepared and better than I've ever been. And yet Ric Flair in Combat League, they roll out the red carpet for you, Olivia. I thought I put you in your place at Double Jeopardy. Guess I was wrong. Tonight, I gotta put you down for good. And we go to our next match of the night. Olivia Pierre, a much anticipated rematch. Pierre versus Woods. You hear about Barry Barnes. That's what you hear what he says.
You making me sneeze. And them no making them. You try to run it on. I made them feel like I'm ranking the league. You know.
And this is a match, man. These two fought at Double Jeopardy, and it was something else.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Melbourne, Australia, Olivia Pierre.
The Australian native Olivia Pierre. Big match tonight, wants that rematch with Angel Woods. Feels like she has to beat Woods heading into All-American Combat. And Angel Woods, man, she brought up some good points. When Angel Woods came to come, when she debuted rookie year, her first year.
Santa was good to you this morning. Oh, he's always good to me, Cole. Though I'm pretty sure Saxton ended up with coal in his stocking.
Oh, yeah, I like her a lot.
And Angel Woods is my girl, though, man. Former Stardom.
From Juarez, Chihuahua, Mexico, Angel Woods.
Here's someone who knows that victory isn't given to you. You have to take it. You have to rip it out of other people's hands. And then you have to make sure they never come looking for it.
Okay, relax, Corey. I think you've been spending too much time talking with this superstar backstage. It's kind of unhealthy.
Why? Oh, yeah, y'all some trolls.
And before I forget, allow me to wish everybody out there a very Merry Christmas. You know, I can't help but wonder what I did wrong to have to be spending Christmas sitting next to you two.
Nah, for real, though, really, what was I thought about Angel? Like, the locker room, okay. So that's the thing. Angel Woods, she had this really interesting year though, Top Flight. That's what I was gonna say before I had to respond to that message. She had this really interesting year. Her first year, she won the World of Stardom title. That at the time was Stardom's top belt. She beat Utami Hayashida, one of the greatest wrestlers in professional wrestling. Formed a friendship with Mayu Iwatani, and man, yeah, she just really didn't prove herself. She said that. She said, you know, I won that title very short in my career and just kind of thought like, I'm the best. And then she realized just maybe she wasn't that good. Lost that title, lost it to Iwatani, proceeded to lose in Stardom, proceeded to lose in Combat League, had to step away from Combat League, focus on her career in Japan, and now here she is, really, you know, finally coming back. Feels like she's at a place where she's ready, and she did prove it in that match. So far, she's 2-0 in singles competition in Combat League. No, Angel Woods is not a real person. We're just, you know, we got to provide some backstory, some exposition for these characters. You guys had a good match. It was awesome. Crowd was pumped. Poison Rana from Olivia Pierre.
Whiplash impact right to the head on that one.
Cross-arm neck breaker from Olivia to Angel Woods, and Angel Woods says she sees so much of herself in Olivia Pierre, but I don't know. Pierre, not cocky. Pierre, he does not have a chip on her shoulder. You heard what she said. She doesn't care if she's number 1, number 20. It's just a number. All that matters is being the last woman in that ring and having that digital Valkyrie championship put around your waist. Pierre is just, she's won these fans over with her determination, her tenacity, her heart. You know, I've not heard her once ever complain. And Pierre on that apron. Woods back to her feet though. Big right hand from Woods. That's something that Pierre's gonna have to be careful of. Right there, that's that inexperience taunting at a moment where she probably shouldn't have, and now Woods able to take advantage. And Pierre was right. She had that win last time, but oh my goodness, what was that? She just spiked Olivia Pierre on the outside. Just spiked her. And as I was saying, before that happened, Pierre back to her feet. I think she's a beautiful Hurricanrana from Pierre, and Pierre goes for a pin. Woods kicks out. As I was saying, I'm sorry, Pierre just tried to hit Angel Woods with that spinning heel kick at Double Jeopardy, and Woods ducked out of the way, and Pierre hitting the referee instead, but Pierre has a submission lock that here. Angel Woods might have to tap, and Woods some punches able to break it. Overhand blow from Angel Woods to Pierre. Wait, Pierre sending her to the outside. And wait, Pierre top rope. No, don't do this. My goodness, that splash from the top to the outside.
But Daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Just disrespectful. Uh-oh, this is just vicious arm stomp. She's taking a beating here. They've definitely taken their lumps at this point. Their opponent is not messing around.
He said, I want to know what he's going to do with the car. Pierre back in the ring. And again, I thought she was going to the top rope again. And Pierre just, what up, God? I don't know, this might be, no, Pierre not wanting to win by count that goes back. Look at Woods. Woods was playing possible. No, Olivia Pierre saw it. Tossing her back into the ring. Woods was gonna use that. And no, Woods dives to the outside, gets right back up, and collides into Pierre. And Pierre tossing her back in. Or I'm sorry, Woods tossing her back in. And takes her time. Missile drop kick, Pierre back to her feet. I mean, these two do not like each other. There's just no other way to put it. This match just started. Kick from Angel Woods and places the shoulder down. Oh, goodness, steps right on the shoulder. Olivia Pierre blocks the uppercut. Irish whip sending Woods for the ropes. Big hurricane, or big, Jesus, hip toss. And now Woods, dude, if Pierre goes over, my goodness, and lands right on Angel Woods. Again with that stage dive, she calls that. The stage dive over the top rope, and she tosses Woods back into the ring. They're just picking up right from where they left off at Double Jeopardy. Right hand from Pierre. Pierre wrist lock. No, Angel Woods form breaks out. And we know Angel Woods will be entering that battle royal at number 20. Pierre entering at number 1.
Oh, this is a great move.
And Pierre, drops Angel Woods right on the knee, goes for another pin. This might be it. And now Woods showed her up.
Incredible.
Dude, I love that. The women's division's really turning up. The women's division really turning up. There's some really cool wrestlers. And what I like, a lot of them are CAWs. Jumping knee from Pierre, rocking Woods, pinfall. And Woods again showed her up.
Not end things for her. She's showing incredible resiliency. Is there still enough left to try that maneuver again? Or is her confidence shaken?
Pierre off the shoulder, big Hurricane Rana combination from Pierre. And you know Pierre would love to get her win back against Angel Woods. Woods catches the kick. Forearm from Woods. And a clubbing blow, and Woods takes the back. You've got to be careful. Woods is dangerous. Woods goes low. Oh, leapfrog. Oh, nope. Pierre just curves through with that shoulder block wheelbarrow. Nope. Woods catches the legs, lifts her back up, puts her on the shoulders, and just drops her over the top rope.
This is her time to shine, and don't you forget.
Oh, the knee's a finisher? And Woods tossing Olivia Pierre to the outside, and now Woods. Oh, beautiful baseball. Baseball slide to the middle rope.
Spinning in the face of danger and just being tossed away there. Both wrists captured.
And I don't know, now Woods in control, man. Woods very aggressive here, but Pierre right back up. I wish there was blood for women in this game, man. This would be a match that, oh wait, no, Woods catches her. Oh, big power bomb.
Turned it into a power bomb.
Knee smash in the face.
Such a great example of confidence she's showing.
And Woods demanding that Pierre gets up, and Pierre fires up. Big kicks and a clubbing blow to the back. Irish whip sitting. Oh, spinning heel kick misses. Uppercut to the body misses. Uppercut from Woods. Jawbreaker from Pierre.
Becomes so important in the late stages of the match.
And another Hurricane Rana.
Up and knee drop. Jeez.
Woods is stunned and eats a right hand. Third right hand taking Woods off her feet.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious.
And now Pierre stomping on the elbow. And Woods right back up, but Pierre again fires away. No, Woods catches the elbow. Irish whip sending Pierre into the corner.
Dismantling the arm.
And they got her working on the elbow and arm, just ringing it over that top rope. And working away at the body of Pierre with big knees.
Stomping away, punishing their opponent. Just relentless with this assault.
And, oh goodness, the knees to the shoulders and chest.
Both wrists
And another knee. She had to knock her out. Olivia Pierre has to be rocked from that. That's got to be it. No, Pierre kicks out. Are you kidding? How did Pierre kick out of that? And now Woods just going to stomp on the hands. Just going to, and look at Woods now mocking Pierre. Springboard, big forearm from Woods. And Woods is just, I don't know what Woods is doing here. I think something about Olivia Pierre just rubs Woods the wrong way and misses the second forearm. And now look at Pierre gonna still pin. No, Woods immediately kicks out at one.
gutsy performance.
She's got the whole WWE.
Pierre fired up. Woods back to her feet though. Both ladies staring at each other. Wheelbarrow, double stop. Has the arms hooked in. Oh wait, cross-arm neck breaker. Leg drop from Pierre. And look at Pierre. I mean, she just had a rest after that leg drop. These two wearing each other out, man. This match, I don't know, every bit as good as the first match they had against each other. Woods fires away, big head, but there's the fall from grace, the fall from heaven, into the angelplex, and that could be it. 1, 2, and now Pierre kicks out. Angel Woods just rocking her with that headbutt, and came out of nowhere. The fall from heaven into the angelplex.
We've got to acknowledge these fans, a packed arena, and we're hearing every
Hurricane Rana connects.
loud, and it is mad in here.
Hurricane Rana, big punches from Woods. Springboard, big kick from Angel Woods, and she's motionless as Olivia Pierre, but no, wait, I take that back. She gets back to her feet. Wait, Woods takes the back double underhooks, and oh goodness, Christ, I don't know what that move's called, Top Flight. What's the name of your finisher? Is that a signature? Is that even one of your signature moves?
Torture their opponent. Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
And Woods says she's had enough. Gonna look to put Olivia Pierre down for good. Oh, that's just, why did she set up for like she was about to do some dope shit?
She's losing all momentum here. Yeah, she's in
Woods
desperate
middle
search
rope.
for answers now. She's got her in her sights.
And just lies in wait for Pierre. I don't think Pierre realizes where she's at. And Woods kicks her away.
And she doesn't connect. Oh, that should do it right there.
And again, Pierre. Rope break. All that work, man. All that work. For nothing. Oh, eye gouge from Olivia Pierre. Oh, that kick didn't take Woods off her feet, though. But that might, snap it, the DDT into the turn, or the mat. And now, Olivia Pierre going for the finish. They're going to put the finishing touches on Woods. Hurricane Rana, or tossing. Oh, big running knee. Angel Woods is rocked. This could be it, too. And Olivia Pierre has ran it back, has won the rematch with Angel Woods. What a match. That was good. That was good. And then after the match is over, the camera cuts to me and I say, Stokely, you've been a bully, you've been an annoyance, you've been a problem in this company since the day you debuted. I'm not a wrestler. I've said that before. It's no secret. That should be no surprise. I'm not a trained professional wrestler. But when Roman wouldn't leave me alone, when Roman harassed me for months, I realized there's only one choice I had. I had to step in that ring with Roman Reigns. Roman kicked my ass. I'm not going to lie. I'll admit it. Roman kicked my ass. But Stokely, I for damn sure can kick yours. So you want to fight at All-American Combat? I'll give you a fight. I'll be there. And you know what? You can have Hook in your corner. I'll have someone in mind too. And so there you go. Maddox accepting Stokely's challenge. We are going to get Bad Guy Maddox versus Stokely Hathaway at All-American Combat. What up, Hayes? And we go to our next match.
Here is your winner, Olivia.
Top Flight doing double duty tonight. We got Sami Zayn against Psycho Clown. And Tom Nakano was victorious earlier tonight.
You will not catch me staring at the sun. Not sucking on a dum-dum, not
Holy shit, it's happening!
no hallelujahs and no
Hey, you know you're Wrestling Friday. You ready? Who's ready for this pay-per-view Friday? What are we looking forward to more? Are we looking forward to night 1 or night 2 the most? I guess I'll announce the matches first. So we've pretty much confirmed all the matches for All-American Combat but one, and we're gonna get to that here in a second. Slim, of course you're looking forward to night one. I wonder why. It's not like both of your wrestlers are in high-stake matches the first night or anything. Oops, my bad. We gotta play the theme song. Blizzard says both nights. And here comes the Church of McMahonism. I'm ready for night one. Just think about it. That Barnes on his sec. Hey, that could happen. So we're still trying to figure out the fucking details for this food tonight. And the Church of McMahonism, man, they've had their hands. Oh, I gotta play Psycho Clown's theme song. Duh. The newest member of Legado World Order, we saw Santos, Escobar, and Bandido emerge victorious earlier tonight for the opening of the night. Now it's Psycho Clown's turn, but man, he's got a test. He's got all of the Church of McMahon around ringside. That laugh does crack me up at the beginning. Psycho Clown made his debut at Double Jeopardy, taking on Bobby Lashley. And man, he was tough, double tough. It took a lot for Lashley to put him away. So in real life, it's a tongue, but yeah, in the game, they made it weird. I like it though. See, that's that creative shit I couldn't come up with. But yes, in real life, that is supposed to be a tongue. His mask has like a weird looking tongue sticking out of it. Well, Psycho Clown's a little bit more serious than Dolin. He this guy is legit. I mean, like I said, at one point I'd even say like a John Cena. He was a super polarizing figure in Mexican wrestling because like a lot of people don't really consider him quote unquote talented, but he sold a lot of merchandise. He's making the rounds in America. He's wrestling in GCW this this coming weekend. I don't know when the next GCW show is. Don't quote me on that. Big elbow from Nope. Psycho Clown moves out of the way. Missile drop kick. Sami rolls out of the way. Oh, and a drop kick from Sami. Sami winning that exchange. And now Psycho Clown placing. No, we have the trios matches in the main event.
A little rope assistance. Punishing their opponent. Making the
Psycho Clown placing Sami Zayn against those ropes. Drop toe hold from Psycho Clown to Sami Zayn. And then we still have Josh Alexander and Seth Rollins to close the show. Your surprise is coming. You gotta wait. You just have to be patient. They collide into each other. And it concerns Razor Ramon.
And that negates Zayn's offense.
And now Psycho Clown tossing Sami Zayn outside of the ring. Big right hand. Psycho Clown takes the back. And Sami just dropped on that apron. Misses the elbow on the outside. And a Hurricane Rana from Sami Zayn.
Agility like that is what can set you apart from the rest of the locker room.
Jesus, Sami Zayn just got thrown on that broadcast table by Psycho Clown Vince. Vince is perplexed by Psycho Clown, but he's tagging him, Vince. He's tagging Sami. Now Psycho Clown top rope, no, and don't forget, All American Combat. It's going to be Tripla versus New Japan Pro Wrestling when Psycho Clown takes on Kazuchika Okada. Big clothesline from Psycho Clown, and Clown stomping on the nose of Sami Zayn and drops the knee to the back of the head. And another knee. Look at Sami having to crawl away, and
There's some power behind that punch.
they are still chasing each other. Big clothesline from Psycho Clown, turning Sami Zayn inside out. Psycho Clown goes for the pin. And, oh, shoulder up from Sami.
Almost all over. Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now. Looks like they're looking
Hey, Miller, if you're here, you might want to stick around for what's coming up next. This is something you might want to see.
Yeah, Cole, but at this point in the match, you still haven't lost the edge.
Hell yeah, they are.
That'll do some serious damage. A continuous
Psycho
run
Clown's
shot
still working the
Sami
lower
Zayn
back of Sami.
His opponent limited the number of
Drops the knee on the chin.
He may get the 3 count.
And now Psycho Clown goes for the pinfall. And Sami again kicks out.
There's no time to hesitate. You can feel the end coming.
Zayn able to adapt.
Momentum going back to Zayn's corner.
But Zayn has to push. Now.
Blue Thunderbomb from Sami. And Psycho Clown right out.
But I'm seeing right now, no one can. Sami Zayn with a
Oh,
Is Zayn closing
Oh.
this out?
oh.
He's burying elbows in the midsection.
Well, that's it for this match. That oh, and a tiger suplex from Psycho! Hey, Grubby, thank you. Grubby, I'm Grubby has joined the Bad Guy Club. As the newest member of the club, you receive a pair of sunglasses, a switchblade, and a leather jacket. So thank you for joining the Baddest Club on Twitch TV. And remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun.
This is ridiculous. This is insulting.
And look at Psycho Clown just having fun with Sami Zayn on the outside of the ring, and Vince McMahon is infuriated. And no, Sami, nope, never mind. Oh, God, who is this? Who is this?
Does that finish Sami off? That's gotta be it.
What? Why is Psycho Clown getting the slow count? If it was Sami that kicked him. Psycho Clown was supposed to win that match, so I'm more than okay with that. So, here's how this match
Here's
ends.
another glance at these superstars in action.
No, here's how the match ends. It's gonna be fine. Here's how it ends. Oh God, what up? During the match, Vince McMahon has the referee's attention so that Priest can get in the ring and help Sami. However, as Priest gets on the apron, Miller hops over the barricade. He comes in from the crowd. He slides in the ring and he drops Sami with the cutter. McMahon, Nakano, and Priest are shocked. And Miller has made his exit and he runs up the ramp. Vince tries to get the referee's focus back to the mat so that he can see that the Miller has interfered, but instead the referee sees Damian Priest is on the apron and he orders him off the apron and back onto the floor, or he's going to face an ejection. This allows Psycho Clown to drop Sami Zayn with his finish, and Psycho Clown picks up the win. Psycho Clown celebrates his victory up the ramp and heads to the back, and the Miller smiles from the stage, and McMahon gets in the ring. Priest get in the ring, Nakano gets in the ring, and Sami struggles to his feet, and McMahon barks for a microphone, and once he gets it, "You want this, Miller? That's what you really want. We will unleash hell on you." And the Miller responds and he says, "This isn't just what I want, McMahon. This is what the world wants. You've lost your mind, and it's time that someone shut you down. I want scorched earth. I want the end times. I want the fall of McMahonism. Vince, Sami, Priest, Nakano. The 4 of you have outstayed your welcome, and it's time for you to leave Combat League. I'll see the 4 of you at All American Combat. And Vince responds and he says, Nakano is going to be busy bringing that Digital Valkyrie Championship to the Church of McMahonism. If you want the 3 of us, if you really want an ass whooping at the hands of God, then damn it, at All American Combat, you're going to get it. But it's just as you said, Miller. It's going to be the 3 of us against you. And at that, the Miller smiles and he says, oh, Vince, don't you worry. I have friends, the enemy of my enemy and all. And the theme song hits the PA system.
The World Wrestling Federation for
Oh,
over
shit, what is this
50
shit?
generic entertainment.
Razor Ramon comes out on stage and stands beside the Miller. And then Razor Ramon's music cuts off. And another song hits the PA system. Or what? Razor Ramon comes out, and when he steps out on stage, Damian Priest is looking right at him, and Razor Ramon gives him a hard look at exchange. And then another theme song hits. And joining Razor Ramon and the Miller on stage is Bret the Hitman Hart. And when Hart comes out, Sami Zayn, Damian Priest, and Vince McMahon are all beside themselves. Bret, Razor, and Miller then march down the ramp. And Sami and Priest exit the ring, and Razor and Miller immediately charge into them. Meanwhile, Bret gets in the ring and he begins stunning Vince with vicious rights and lefts. The 6 men are brawling all around ringside, and Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, Sami Zayn, and Tom Nakano retreat up the ramp, while Hart, Roman, and Miller group up in the ring. And the Miller, he picks up a microphone and he says, Vince, you say the Church of McMahonism will take over? And Sami, you can hear him screaming, saying, we're global, Miller, we're global. And then Miller continues, and he says, then, even if it's just for one night only, the 3 of us think there needs to be a creation of a new world. To be more precise, a new world order. And the New World Order logo appears on the Jumbotron, and the Miller holds up the Wolfpack signal with his fingers, and then Razor does, and then Bret Hart smirks and does the same, and they all too sweet each other, and the crowd erupts. And we are getting an All-American Combat Night 2. It is going to be called the Armageddon Games. On one side, you have the Church of McMahonism, Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn. On the other side, you have the New World Order, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, and the Miller. Wild Harpy's playing the Miller, and Nacho Mac is playing Bret Hart. I'm sorry, Wild Harpy's playing Razor Ramon, and of course Nacho Mac, my sweetheart, she's playing Razor Ramon. Or she's playing Bret Hart. Hey, you deal with the Wolfborn. This is good music. You listen to it and you like it. And there we go. That is the end of that. And we see a stunned Vince McMahon, a shocked Sami, a frightened Nakano, and a very pissed off Damian Priest. Watch as the Miller just called them the New World Order, they taunt inside of the ring. Did you get that idea for my promo? I got a little bit of it. And it's time for our main event. Trios World Championships on the line. Well, my brother's not here, so for now I have new brothers. So I'm going to let you guys decide. We can do the New World Order as a one-time, like a one-night-only thing, or if you guys want to bring them in as a babyface faction, I'm cool with that. We have Legado World Order, and now we have New World Order. And this is our main event, last match of the night. Who is gonna win this? Awesome, Fearless, Wicked. I'm gonna put Baker. So it's called Armageddon Games. It is gonna be a trios match. There will be no rules. Anything goes, falls count anywhere. On one side, it's gonna be Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn, the Church of McMahonism. On the other side, it is gonna be the Miller, Bret Hart, and Razor Ramon, the NWO. Armageddon Game, shout out to the Ninja Turtles comic book, by the way. That was their big event, their big crossover event. I thought that name was cool. Yes, I would love for you to make some NWO shirts for me.
From Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania,
I gotta play your theme song, duh.
champion.
Gentlemen, this
Hey, big pancakes in the main event. You heard what Slim said. Don't be no bitch ass. Don't be no bitch ass. Put the money on. Put the money on. World Singles Champion Britt Baker. And that it's going to be winner takes all. Night one of All-American Combat. I like Braun Breaker's theme song. Specifically put... Yeah, hell yeah, Blizzard. You just need, when you do it... Oh, by the way, guys, anyone who's making a special attire for All-American Combat, please DM me so I know, so I can grab it. Remind me. I'm gonna tag everyone in Discord too later tonight about it. And this is just 24 hours before. What's Tegan Knox's theme song? Does Tegan Knox have a good theme song? I haven't really seen her do anything. Blue Marvel, let's play it. Her theme, I think her theme song is legit.
And Nikki Bella.
a group set on dominance here in WWE. Every brand, every division, they plan on standing atop each.
And here are the Trios World Champions. Tegan Knox, Liv Morgan, Nikki Garcia, no longer going by Nikki Bella. And look at Britt Baker just staring at Tegan Knox. So Miller, Key, Wild Harpy, what did you guys think?
Multi-superstar team match underway. These matches always bring out the fast-paced.
Right hand from Liv Morgan. Morgan teeing off on Britt Baker. Beautiful head scissors takeover. Look at the rotation taking Britt Baker off her feet. And goes for an immediate pin. Oh goodness, Toni Storm using one of her 5 breakups. She is indeed, Sherwin. Down to 4 breakups for the challengers already. As Baker has Liv Morgan. With 5 breakups, you can be a little bit more. What is your match of the night? Shit, I like Sanders. Sanders and Barn. Barry, what is his name? Why do I keep forgetting his name? Is it Barry Barnes? Yeah, Barry Barnes. Sanders and Barnes. And then I liked Olivia and Angel Woods too. They can be a little, with 5 breakups, you can be a little bit more liberal. And it did allow Britt Baker to take control of some of the match, but not too much of the match, because now, well, never mind. Like, all Britt Baker is thinking about is Tegan Knox. And Liv Morgan says that's okay. Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa can get themselves some. Baker slammed to the canvas by Liv Morgan and a drop kick. You got what is going on in the mind of, oh goodness! I was going to say, what's going on in the mind of Tegan Nox and Britt Baker as they are 24 hours away from the biggest match of their careers. Winner takes all triple threat. Britt Baker, Tegan Nox, and China. The Heritage Championship and the World Singles Championship will be unified. No longer WWWA World Singles Championship. It will now be the first ever Combat League World Singles Champion. 2 count from Nikki Garcia to Britt Baker.
I've seen sacks that thrown out of a few local bars like that before.
Oh, please don't remind me, Corey. Check your face after that one. From behind.
And now Nikki Garcia back suplex to. Oh, this dude's ready. He's ready. Nashville's gonna be fired.
All the weight down. Hard to grab or
She says you can look, but you can't touch.
After a move like that.
Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip. Overwhelming offense from Nikki Bella. Nikki Bella is being smart and not letting up.
Drop kick from Nikki Bell. Or are we calling her Nikki Garcia Key? I guess you want to call her that.
The attack just a smidge quicker.
She gets the tag. You ever seen a human
Toni
being
Storm tossed across that canvas.
Felt good being shucked around like that.
Yes, he is Nikki. Face buster from Nikki.
and she goes for the pin.
And a pin on Toni Storm. But Storm hand on the rope. Excellent position there from the challenger, former World Tag Team Champion. And don't forget, night 1 of All-American Combat, we're going to have that tag team turmoil. Thunderstorm, Toni Storm, and Thunder Rosa will be taking on Liv Morgan, Nikki Bella, Nikita Lyons, and Shuri. And the baddies, Anna Jay and Saraya, the winners. Last team standing, get a World Tag Team Championship match at the night 2. At night 2 of All-American Combat. Facebreaker from Liv Morgan. Morgan goes for the pin. And Baker has to break it up. They're down to 3 breakups, or 3 breakups already in this match.
Oh, my goodness, what an impactful ST.
Morgan stays on control. No, wait. Toni Storm kicks her off. Storm right hand connects.
Catching Liv off guard.
Oh, brain buster from Toni Storm. Gets all of it.
Into the cover.
And Liv kicks out at 2.
Less than a second to stay alive there.
Forearm from Storm, taking Liv Morgan off her feet.
Boom, what a punch. Looking worse for wear in the corner now.
Gets the tag.
And look at Thunder Rosa. Oh, toss. Oh, my God, trying to dislocate that shoulder.
Some damage. And Morgan
Face buster from Liv Morgan.
can Liv put things away here.
Oh, shit, we're down to 2 breakups. Wow.
Let's keep fighting.
Holy shit, 2 breakups.
She is just desperate.
The champions haven't even used 1. Oh, smashing her face to the canvas.
Just pounding away. Enough already. Solid punch.
Oh, look at Tegan Nox now going after Thunder Rosa. Big kicks from Thunder. Chop. Right hand taking Toni Storm off her, or taking Liv Morgan off her feet. Thunder Rosa now taking Tegan Nox off the apron.
Uh-oh, this is just vicious. Stomping the arm.
Liv Morgan struggling to get back to her feet, and Toni Storm tagged in. Now the legal woman. Big Yakuza kick misses. Liv Morgan sidesteps it, sending Toni Storm to the ropes and drop toe. No. And, oh, damn, slamming her head to the canvas. Axe, damn, now Liv Morgan going after Britt Baker. Man, awesome Fearless Wicked. These 3, this is my favorite team in Combat League. They're just a fun comment. They're 3 women that I don't think would ever really expect to like group up in real life, but they kick ass together. And I like how they came together. It really started with that feud. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella were literally having a street fight, and Charlotte came out and wanted it to be her spotlight, and that just, they became friends. forge an alliance to go after Charlotte, and then Tegan Nox joining after Charlotte put together a super group. And Tegan Nox, Liv Morgan, and Nikki Bella fucked that group up. Two-time Trios World Champions have been dominating this division. Tegan Nox, Heritage Champion.
Just in the nick of time.
When Manami Toyota won that world title, one of the first opponents she said she wanted was Tegan Nox. And Nox and Toyota had a fantastic match, and one more breakup for the challengers.
Wrist clutch applied, and this is just next level brutality. She's in serious
Nikki Garcia, the legal woman now.
standing at this point.
Springboard forearm from Britt Baker, though, brings her right back in it. The challengers have to be careful because they only have one breakup left. This is exactly why. I mean, again, I had my comments, Baker and Thunderstorm not having any trios matches together and immediately getting this title match, and it was at the request of the champions. The champions wanted this match to happen.
In off the tag. Single leg takedown.
Takedown from Thunder Rosa, and oh, look at the ankle lock. Thunder Rosa grapevine, and that's an ankle lock, Garcia.
Nikki is trying.
Look at her clutching, and Morgan has to break it up. 4 breakups left for Awesome Fearless Wicked. And now look, that's exactly what their goal is. Let's soften Tegan Nox up before the pay-per-view. Those little sucker punches that they've been pulling on Tegan Nox all match.
This is just vicious.
You know exactly why they're targeting Tegan. They don't want Tegan to go to All-American Combat in one piece. Same reason why Britt Baker tried to curb stomp China at Combat League Independence Day Slam. There's a power, well, we're down to 3-1.
Letting her opponent know she is ready for anything.
Kick from Toni Storm right to the ribs. She had that Storm Zero. Awesome Fearless Wicked having to use another breakup. And now Nikki this is not a safe corner. Not a safe place to be for Nikki Bella. Britt Baker, the legal woman now, and oh, beautiful tandem offense from Toni Storm and Baker. Wait a minute, Baker hits the rope and curb stops Nikki Garcia. And now tags in Thunderstorm, or Thunder Rosa.
He needs to figure out a way to turn this around. Elbow drop after elbow.
And I look at Storm. Storm's just gonna work on the ankle. Storm's looking for a submission. I keep calling her Storm. Thunder Rosa's looking for a submission here. Looking to break the leg. And oh, Garcia kicks her off. Garcia's gonna have to make a tag. Garcia, look at her making a quick dash to her corner. Thunder Rosa stops her though, cuts her off, grabs the leg and drags her back to the corner of her partners. And now Britt Baker tagged back in.
What are we gonna see here? Double team effort.
Double shoulder tackle. And again, Nikki Garcia fighting out of it. Desperation neck breaker. Can Garcia make a tag? Garcia does. Breaks it. Liv Morgan. Look at Tegan Nox hopping right out. No, Britt Baker pulls Tegan Nox off the apron. Baker not even letting Tegan Nox get tagged. Liv Morgan getting tagged instead. And now look at Baker going out. Of course, goes right after Tegan Nox on the apron. Those punches at both her and Nikki Garcia. And oh no, what is Baker at? And look at Liv Morgan stopping it. Cut her across the top rope.
Precisely measured attack.
Oh, and Britt Baker trying to attack Liv Morgan from behind, runs right into that hip toss. And Liv Morgan fired up. Listen to this crowd. Liv Morgan goes low. Another hip toss. Tegan Nox, and we got Tegan Nox and Britt Baker. Tegan Nox has been wanting to get her hands on Baker. And look at these two already just swinging for the fences. Their series, oh, and a super kick from Baker. Nox has to roll to the outside.
WWE Universe, this place is starting to rock. Evading offense. I don't
Knox in that corner, and oh, look at Britt Baker trying to get away from Knox. Does so, able to bring back in Thunder Rosa, former World Tag Team Champion. And look at the jumping DDT from Tegan. Knox connects. Motionless in the center of the ring, and this might be the final break. Nope, Thunder Rosa kicking out before Toni Storm made that breakup. Saved by the kick out. And look at Thunder Rosa trying to fight out of that corner, but it's not going to work. It's not going to work. Liv Morgan with the assist there. Tornado DDT from Tegan Knox. The hip is hurting like crazy. No, wait, no. Thunder Rosa catches the kick.
She steers clear of that one.
Oh shit, there's the Thunder Bomb. Thunder Driver, right? Is that what she calls that? Now it's what? 4-3. It's 1-3. No, they have 2 breakups left. Awesome Fearless Wicked have 2 breakups left. Wow.
What do you say? I mean, this is amazing. Sleeper hold cinched in deep. Fading.
Oh, and Tegan Knox nowhere to go. No, Tegan Knox counter jawbreaker. Cravat knee drop.
What's going to happen here?
No, they used one. They just used another one. They're down to Awesome Fearless Wicked is down to 2.
Still in this. You are not alone.
Tony's Thunder Rosa kicking out of that suplex.
With the tag is Nikki Bella.
No, it's definitely 4-3. It's 4-3.
Nikki Bella averts the attack.
Thunder Rosa being tossed into those ropes.
Better spot against the competition.
And now Liv Morgan, legal woman.
Now shifting
And Thunder Rosa tries making the tag to Toni Storm and does so.
just in time.
Oh shit, that's it. She's gonna spike her.
There's a neck breaker.
Dude, that referee was counting fast. And Liv Morgan kicks out. We almost had new trios champions.
This is unreal.
Morgan kicks out. And a face buster for Morgan. Pinfall. And Thunder Rosa has used the last breakup for her team. And another one. Who's the legal woman? Who's getting pinned right now? That's Toni Storm. So I gotta take over for these two.
The big gun fired again.
And she kicks out! Baker!
That was the end of her. How close was that? That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for her. And Liv Morgan truly thought she'd finished it. She can't let this get to her, though. She has to keep going.
Nikki Bella perhaps looking at...
Well, that's it. That's it. Garcia putting the final touches.
2.0. Nikki might decide it right here. Shoulders down.
And they retain, wow, 2 defenses for the World Trios champions. Awesome, Fearless, Wicked. Hold on to those championships.
One of the best matches in WWE.
And Tegan Knox, Liv Morgan, and Nikki Bella celebrating their victory. And the theme song hits.
Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like
And China comes out on stage, and Sonya Deville follows shortly after. Both of them look right at Thunderstorm. And and they charge down the ramp and they take out Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa. Sonya Deville begins, attacking both Thunder Rosa and Toni Storm, and they disappear to the back. Liv Morgan and Nikki Bella disappear to the back, and this leaves Britt Baker sandwiched in the ring between Chyna and Tegan Nox. And Chyna wastes no time, and she rocks Britt Baker with the forearm, and Tegan Nox rocks Britt Baker with one of her own. Britt Baker is ping pong between both women, eating forearms from both, and then they grab her and toss her from the ring, and then Chyna and Tegan Nox go face to face. And man, that triple threat at All-American Combat, that is going to be one for the ages. Winner takes all. But after the ring clears out, so now we're getting to the end of the show. The ring clears out and a theme song hits the PA system. And the Combat League World Champion Seth Rollins dances out on stage, and the audience sings along to his song. He smiles and dances down the ramp, embracing the audience. And once he gets in the ring, his music cuts off, and yet he continues to orchestrate because the audience continues to sing along with his theme song. And he takes it all in and he smiles, but then it's cut short when another theme song hits the PA system. And the walking weapon, Josh Alexander, then steps out on stage and he gets in the ring. The two stare at each other for quite some time. And one portion of the audience is chanting walking weapon, while the other portion of the audience is still continuing to sing Seth Rollins' theme song. And then Seth finally cuts the tension. He says, Joshy. And Alexander, he smirks, says, Seth. And then Seth, in a more serious voice, you ready for All-American Combat? And then Josh Alexander responds. He says, this is the match that people want. This is the match that we want. You're asking me if I'm ready? Hell yes, I'm ready. But then another theme song hits the PA system. And it seems that Cedric Alexander is still in the building after all. And he steps out on stage with the Combat League Twitch TV Championship, and he gets in the ring joining Seth Rollins and Josh Alexander. And Cedric Alexander says, you guys keep talking like this match between the two of you is a once in a lifetime moment. I beat both of you. If anything, I'm the once in a lifetime moment. And in All-American Combat, it ain't gonna be about Rollins and the walking weapon. It'll be about the age of Cedric Alexander. Because just like I did tonight, I'm going to outsmart that dumb redneck Jesse Coate and continue my reign of excellence. So just know, Josh Alexander, Seth Rollins, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to me one bit who's the world champion. Because after I beat Coate, I'm the next in line. And Seth Rollins and Josh Alexander are both smirking and chuckling. And Cedric Alexander doesn't understand why. The audience knows, Josh and Seth know, Jesse Coate has snuck into the ring and he's behind Cedric Alexander. And Cedric's oblivious to it. And Cedric says, what the hell are you laughing at? You think this is a joke? I'm the next world champion. I'll be the first ever man to hold both the world and Twitch TV championships. This is the age of Cedric Alexander. And Seth looks at Josh. You want to tell him? And Josh looks back. Nah, you can tell him. And then Coate chimes in, hell, I'll tell him. And Cedric jumps at the sound of Coate's voice, and he turns around, and Jesse Coate tackles him to the canvas and begins firing away with several right hands. Cedric Alexander tries rolling out of the ring to escape, but Jesse Coate is right on him. Bobby Lashley then comes running out from the back, and he attacks Jesse Coate. Santos Escobar comes out, and he goes after Bobby Lashley. Slim, who's looking out for his friend Jesse Coate, he comes running out, and he goes after Lashley and Cedric Alexander. And in response, this is almost like a chain reaction because Slim comes out, and in response to that, Juice Robinson comes. Then Alexander Hammerstone, and they both go after Slim. Then Keiji Yoshida comes out. Then Marcus Sanders and his friend Barry Barnes. Then Montez Ford comes running out, and we have a melee taking place all around ringside. And Psycho Clown and Bandido, they're out here, and this melee, it involves Montez Ford. It involves Marcus Sanders, Barry Barnes, Psycho Clown, Bandido, Santos, Escobar, Slim, Jesse Coates, Bobby Lashley, and Cedric Alexander fighting all around ringside. Referees, security, and even Ric Flair, they run out trying to separate all of this chaos taking place. Meanwhile, in the ring, Josh Alexander and Seth Rollins are deadlocked in their stare-off, and Combat League goes off the air. So here's what we're looking at for All-American Combat. Night 1 of All-American Combat is Friday night, tomorrow night. We're going to start at 6:05. We can even start at 6:30. Ladder War 4. Ladder War 4, it is going to be Slim defending the Forged in Combat Championship against... Oh, fuck, I got to pull up the card. Slim defending the Forged in Combat Championship against Juice Robinson, Bandido, Barry Barnes, Montez Ford, Keiji Yoshida, Marcus Sanders, and Alexander Hammerstone. Then we have Bobby Lashley versus Santos Escobar. Then we have the tag team turmoil match. Nikita Lyons and Shuri facing Nikki Bella and Liv Morgan, facing Toni Storm and Thunder Rosa, facing Anna Jay and Saraya. The winners of that match, the winner of that tag team turmoil, gets a tag team championship match the next night of Combat League. We then have Stokely Hathaway taking on Bad Guy Maddox. We have the Twitch TV Championship on the line. Cedric Alexander defending against Jesse Coates. Then we have our winner-takes-all triple threat. It is going to be the WWA World Singles Champion, Britt Baker, the Combat League Heritage Champion, Tegan Knox, and the Great American Bash winner, Chyna. The winner of this triple threat becomes the first ever Combat League World Singles Champion. And then our main event of night 1 of All-American Combat, Unified Combat 3, Cody Rhodes, Terry Funk, Roman Reigns, and Hook against Jay White, Haku Sakamoto, Jey Uso, and James Storm. And then night 2 of All-American Combat, we're going to open with a 20-woman battle royal to crown the first ever Combat League Digital Valkyrie champion. And this battle royal is going to feature Hasley Moka, Julia Hart, Mickie James, Sernai Berjigan, Io Sky, Olivia Pierre, Saray, Patty Duke, Zelina Vega, Tom Nakano, Ajna Kong, Naomi, Jade Cargill, Indy Hartwell, Alundra Blaze, Addison Rafe, Kid Bandit, Asuka, Savannah Evans, and Jessica Storm. We then have a grudge match spilled over from AEW, CM Punk versus Eddie Kingston. We have the Combat League World Tag Team Championships on the line, Chyna and Sonya Deville defending against the winners of the Tag Team Turmoil. We then have an international dream match. It is Tripla versus New Japan Pro Wrestling when Psycho Clown takes on Kazuchika Okada. We then have the Armageddon Games, no rules, falls count anywhere, anything goes. The Church of McMahonism, Vince McMahon, Damian Priest, and Sami Zayn facing the New World Order, Bret Hart, Razor Ramon, and The Miller. We have the Demon versus the Fiend, when it's basically the Demon, Finn Balor, one-on-one with the Fiend, Bray Wyatt. And our main event of the night, Seth Rollins defending the Combat League World Championship against the Great American Bash winner, Josh Alexander. That is Sunday night. That is going to start probably 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock. As for tonight, I'm Bad Guy Maddox. That is the end of our stream. I want to thank you guys for watching. You guys are the Bad Guy Club. Remember to stay bad, because being bad is fun. I will see you guys in the Discord. I will see you guys this weekend. I hope you guys enjoyed the show tonight. See you tomorrow. Bye, guys. Stay bad.